Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to discuss William Blake's one of the notable poems, A Poison Tree. A Poison Tree was first published in Blake's 1794 volume Songs of Experience. Christian Forbearance. Christian Forbearance was its original title. This is a four stanza poem with AABB rhyming scheme, and it gives details of two scenarios with regard to anger. The tone is bitter or angry. The speaker expresses how he feels when anger dwells within him. Also, it describes the peril of anger, how the suppression of anger leads to cultivation of anger, and anger leads to hatred and deceit. So, William Blake tries to explain that anger and hatred that is kept secret can lead to destruction or death. So, this is the consequence of anger. The title suggests the forbidden tree of Eden Garden. Narrated in Genesis 2, God forbids man to eat fruits from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So the distrust and disobedience of man is depicted, which is seen in the sight of God. Forbidden fruits symbolizes a lie. Lies are usually sweet but toxic for human mind. So this poem is apt to be added in the Songs of Experience of William Blake. A poison tree is a symbolic and uses biblical associations to highlight the self damage that can proceed from suppressing anger, which eventually leads to stress in later life. So, this title involves metaphor for metaphor for anger, lie, and distraction. The emphasis is on letting go of negative emotions and moving on with life before this energy impacts the health and well being of others. This poem emphasizes self exploration of the psyche. In first quatrain, we are told that our friend has upset or annoyed the speaker of the poem and he was angry, but soon he simply shared his feelings of annoyance, displeasure, or irritations. The problem was sorted out, and the bad feelings against his friend ended. But when he was angry with his enemy or with his foe, the speaker did not tell his grievances to his foe, and so the anger grew. And the second quatrain begins with the use of metaphor for anger. For anger. The anger as a poison tree grows in the heart of the speaker, cultivating his rage by watering the budding trees with fears and tears every day and night. The enemy does not know of this growing fury because the speaker was forced to hide his feelings of anger with deceitful smiles. So, these deceitful smiles are the tricks. There is a revenge in it. So, fear can make a person act out of character and lose his emotional balance. So, he says that the deceitful smiles he put on whenever he saw his enemy, his foe, acted like sunlight helping a tree to bottle up his anger. And in third quatrain, the speaker nurtures the tree, and finally this tree bears the fruit of the narrator's fury in the form of a beautiful, appealing apple, as in the biblical forbidden fruit. This apple bright attracts the attention of his enemy, who then sneaked into the narrator's garden one night and ate the apple from this tree. And obviously, the poison fruit killed his enemy. The last couplet indicates that the narrator finds comfort in the death of the other man. Anger poisons human spirit, thus, the narrator loses his humanity. We can get two important themes from this poem. Themes. One is theme of anger, and the other is theme of lies or deceit. A Poison Tree is a poem about anger, and more importantly, some of the destructive consequences occur when we cultivate or nurture our anger. William Blake refers to anger as a wrath, which suggests that poem is about more serious type of anger, revengeful feelings. In the first stanza of this poem, it is written that I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. So the first stanza suggests that talking about emotions is an important part of dealing with, and not to harbor or cultivate them that will lead to poisonous fruit. The second theme is the theme of lies or deceit. So, once again, this poem is about lies and deception. The speaker suns his anger with soft, deceitful wiles, and this anger eventually produces a deceptive, bright, and shiny apple that turns out to be poisonous. And this poisonous fruit is stolen and eaten by an enemy. As a result, he dies. But question is that why he dies if he were not greedful or If he had been away from greediness, temptations, I think he would have saved his life. So this is all about a poison tree. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe it.